Somewhere in the heart of Rome, behind high stone walls and Swiss Guard uniforms, lies the smallest, yet perhaps the most powerful, country in the world, the Vatican. It's only 44 hectares in size. Fewer than 1,000 people live here. But its history, influence, and secrets stretch across millennia. This is a place where faith meets politics, light meets darkness, and perhaps even the divine meets something else entirely. Today, we're going where no camera is allowed, into the shadowy halls of the Vatican to uncover its darkest secrets. Hidden archives, disappearances, conspiracies, demonology. Buckle up. We're diving into one of the most secretive and terrifying places in history. Officially, it's called the Vatican Apostolic Archive, but many refer to it as the most mysterious and dangerous library on Earth. Founded in 1612 by Pope Paul V, access to this archive has been strictly limited ever since. It's believed to contain over 50 kilometers of shelving, packed with scrolls, manuscripts, personal letters, and documents, many of which have never been seen by the public. Inside, there are letters from Michelangelo, records from the Inquisition, papal orders for executions, and, allegedly, texts written by the hands of the apostles themselves. Some of the most disturbing theories claim that the Vatican holds secret gospels in which Jesus isn't divine, but merely a prophet. Others say the archives include evidence of extraterrestrial life, such as the mysterious third secret of Fatima, hidden for decades. Still others believe the Church secretly collaborated with the Nazis and helped war criminals flee Europe after World War II using the so-called Vatican rat lines. But why such secrecy? Why are scholars only allowed to request one specific folder at a time and never roam freely? What is the Church trying to protect or hide? Whatever it is, it's been buried here for centuries. But the Vatican isn't just about dusty books and ancient scrolls. It's also the site of real-life disappearances, unexplained deaths, and chilling cover-ups. One of the most disturbing cases is that of Emanuela Orlandi, a 15-year-old Vatican citizen who vanished without a trace in 1983. Her case has haunted Italy for decades. Some say she was kidnapped to blackmail the Vatican. Others point fingers at the mafia, the CIA, or even high-ranking members of the clergy. One witness claimed she was held in the Vatican's underground vaults and silenced to erase all evidence. Then there's Pope John Paul I, elected in 1978, only to die 33 days later. Officially, a heart attack. Unofficially, he was allegedly preparing to purge the Vatican Bank and expose deep-rooted corruption. No autopsy, no transparency, just silence. And he's not the only one. Reports detail suspicious suicides among the Swiss Guard, missing priests, and accidents that just so happen to align with major Vatican scandals. Is it all coincidence or something darker? You can't talk about Vatican power without mentioning its most enigmatic and elite group, the Jesuits. Founded in the 16th century, they quickly became not just a religious brotherhood, but an intellectual and political force. Jesuits built schools, missions, and universities worldwide, but also networks of diplomatic influence. They've been accused of manipulating monarchs, rigging papal elections, and engineering secret doctrines. Some theorists believe the real power in the Vatican doesn't belong to the Pope, but to the Superior General of the Jesuits, often called the Black Pope. Coincidence or not, the current Pope, Pope Francis, is the first Jesuit Pope in history. Do the Jesuits have access to the entire archive? Could this brotherhood be more than just priests? but spiritual intelligence agents operating behind the scenes? Few people know this, but the Vatican has its own exorcism commission. They keep detailed files on demonic possession cases, audio recordings, video evidence, secret rituals, and an extensive collection of texts on demonology and dark entities. Among their archives are banned books like the infamous Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of Witches, the manual that fueled the witch hunts of Europe, officially endorsed by the Church in its time. But the rumors go even further. Whispers of a hidden vault called the Lucifer Library, containing apocryphal gospels and ancient banned scriptures. Texts describing alternative versions of heaven and hell, and even encounters with non-human intelligences. In one 14th century letter, a monk describes, "A book so cursed, a man loses his mind upon simply touching its cover." The line feels like fiction, something out of Lovecraft. But it's a real line from a real document, buried deep within the archives of the Vatican. History is not just written by the victors, it's written by those who control the information. The Vatican, center of Catholicism, beacon of faith, may also be the most secretive institution. Now, a question for you. What do you think is the Vatican's darkest secret? And why? After centuries, is it still hidden?